WordPress versus website builders. Get this right or crash and burn. Hi, it's Les Blythe from Freelance Your Future FYF 101, where we talk about how to earn an extra income, anything from a lucrative side hustle to truly life-changing money. Now, if this is the first time on my channel, guys, why not consider subscribing, hitting the bell notification, and I'll then know where to send you more videos like this to help you as I make them. Now, as a bonus, guys, if you watch to the end of the video, I've got something I want to share today which is going to help you truly in your blogging efforts. So just hang on to the end of the video and I'll tell you about that. Now, in this video, guys, we're going to talk about WordPress versus website builders. Okay, so when you come to make your first website, the choice you generally have is between WordPress, which is a CMS, a content management system, or a website builder, something like Wix or Weebly or Squarespace, to name just a few. Now, a website builder at first pass might sound a very attractive proposition. You know, they're easy to use, they're generally cut and paste, very, very simple to put a website together, etc., etc. And for example, Wix boasts, build your first website, beautiful website in just a few minutes. Now, I'm going to recommend that when you build your first website, you use WordPress. I build all my websites in WordPress, and there's a very good reason for that. So let me just talk about some of the cons of going down the route of using a website builder, which is essentially an SaaS, which is a software as a service. So let me just tell you some of the reasons I wouldn't recommend that you go that route. Now, the first thing to talk about, guys, could be a little bit technical, so I won't go into the deep technical detail, but just to say that website builders such as Wix, Weebly, Squarespace, all the ones you see advertised, they tend not to rank as well as a CMS like WordPress. Now, what does that mean? Once you write, for example, a blog post, obviously you're going to want that to rank on Google so people can find it. And in a nutshell, again, without going into all the technicalities, just accept that website builders, generally speaking, tend not to rank as well as something like WordPress. And obviously, as I say, if you want people to find your blogs and interact with your content, you're going to want it to rank as highly as you possibly can on Google. Now, the next thing to think about is with a website builder like Wix or Squarespace or Weebly, you're building your website on someone else's platform. Now, that means you've got your website, as long as you keep paying their monthly fees, and there's usually a monthly fee associated with it, you've got your website. The problem is you never truly own your website. It's sitting on someone else's platform. You've got no control really over whether the website is up or down, and ultimately you don't own the website. So imagine you put a lot of effort into your website and you build this thing for a few years, and then suddenly you have a problem, you miss a payment, or you can no longer afford to pay the website builder company for their services. You're going to lose that website, and that's something you've got to think about. So at the end of the day, you don't want to build something on someone else's platform that years down the road, after you've put in all that effort, you could potentially end up losing that website. Now, another thing to think about is if you're building your website in WordPress and you want to move to a different hosting company, you want to host it somewhere else, it's relatively easy to do. Now, if you put your website on one of these website builders and at some point in the future you want to move it, well, it's impossible, because you don't own the website, you don't have control of it, and you can't simply move it to another platform. So think about that when you're thinking about building your first website. That's another reason I suggest you don't go with website builders, software as a service website builders. Now, something else to think about. Website builders tend to have a fairly limited number of themes. Now, what is a theme? That is simply what your website looks like. So the chances are you use a website builder and your website is going to look, end up looking pretty much the same as a lot of other websites out there. So that's another downside of using a website builder. Whereas with WordPress, you've got, the last time I looked, there was over 5,000 themes to choose from. And all the themes are customizable, so you can really make your website look different from a website that you build on a website builder. Something else to think about is loading speed can sometimes become an issue with these website building platforms. When you build your website on WordPress, You can choose who you host it with. You look for the best host, give you the fastest speed to get your website up quickly when someone's searching for it. Because the last thing you want is somebody to come to your website and look at it and they're sitting there waiting for the thing to load and the wheels going around and all the rest of it. So speed could be a consideration with some of these website builders, as opposed to building your own website that you own on WordPress. And as I say, guys, watch the end, because the resource I'm going to point you to goes into some of this stuff as well to help you out. Something else about website builders generally is they tend to have a lack of analytics. Now, what that means is once you get your website going, you want to work out how it's performing and what you can do to make it perform better. Problem with website builders is very often these analytics are very, very limited. With a WordPress site, you've got a whole host of analytics you can look at, so you know exactly what's going on, you know exactly what you need to tweak, and you've got access to all these statistics that are going to help you make your website perform at its best. Not always the case with website builders. Okay, and the other thing is, typically if you go with a website builder, if you go on one of the free plans, which can sound really tempting, but generally speaking on the free plan, you've got the company's, the website builder company's name splashed all over your website, because they want to advertise because you're getting it for free. So that's not going to look very professional. Think about it, guys. You're trying to blog, maybe you're trying to promote a product, you're trying to get your blog going, you're trying to be professional, and then you've got this company's logo splashed all over your website, and it's obviously not something you've paid for, and your potential clients and contacts can see that. Okay, guys, so that's some of the reasons I highly recommend you go with a WordPress blog that you host yourself and you own yourself, as opposed to some of the website builders like Wix, Weebly, Squarespace, all these kind of things. So that's it, guys, for this video. I hope you found the content helpful, and it's good advice I'm giving you. If you did find it helpful, consider liking, give me a thumbs up if you'd be so kind. Perhaps, as I say, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and I can send you more stuff like this to help you. Really appreciate your support, so thanks very much. Thanks for the support you give the channel. Guys, I promised you right at the start I'd give you a free resource, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a link on the screen now. If you go to that link, you copy it into your browser, you're going to get a book. It's a booklet I wrote to help you get started with your blog. It's called Your First Website in 5 Easy Steps. So there'll be a link on the screen, it'll be down in the description below. Click on that link or copy it into your browser. Go grab your free copy of my book, and it's going to help you get started the right way with your first website. Okay, guys, that's it for this video. Look out for more videos like this in the future, and whatever you're doing for the rest of your day, enjoy, and we'll talk again soon. Ciao for now. Bye-bye.